Cut all that. Cut it. Good practice. Cut. When I quit my job as a practicing physician, it was because I had to. I tried to retrofit medicine back to me for 8 years, and I could never get the shoe to fit. I could not be happy in practice medicine. I had to surrender and admit, I do not want to do this. Whew. That surrender happened 5 months ago. And what's happened since? The true gift of leaving medicine is what I'm gonna tell you about today. For most of those 8 years of medicine, my life was colored in a begrudging tone. Just to get through every single day, it took relentless battling. There were consequences to this. Some of them were small consequences. Like I used to yawn all the time. My wife used to get so annoyed. I am so grateful for her patience in dealing with me throughout those years. I used to always talk about being tired. If I missed one night of sleep, it could throw me off my whole rhythm. I was such a diva. It was incredibly annoying. There were also big examples. One of those being, anywhere I went, even outside the hospital, I didn't feel like myself anymore. This is what I call fractured living. I've done other videos about that in the past, but the consequence of that was that even if I was doing something I enjoyed, even if I was hanging out with my family, even if I was traveling, I was on vacation, I didn't feel like myself anymore. I felt like I was fighting two battles all the time, a battle to stay present in that moment and the whole medicine battle. In the first newsletter I ever sent out, I talked about the day I realized this battle was finally over. My wife and I were going to New Orleans for one of our best friend's weddings, and it required that I get up at 5 a.m. Or actually not even at 5 a.m. The flight was at 5 a.m. So I think we got up at 3 or 3:30 to get to the airport. Regardless, this was gonna be a long day of travel. I was gonna be really tired and it was gonna require some grinding. So whenever I was in medicine, back say like during medical school, if I would have had to do this, I would have done it with a begrudging tone. I wouldn't have been happy about it, and it wouldn't have been because I didn't want to go to one of our friends' weddings. I just would have been scared to death that the extra toll that travel would have taken in one missed night of sleep would have disrupted my ability to keep a part of myself alive inside that constant fight, constant battle with medicine. What was different about this trip is I went, had a great time. I was tired for like that one day. I had an extra coffee. I had a beignet. It was freaking awesome. It was a great trip. I loved every second of that trip, even though I was tired. Quitting medicine has allowed me to be okay being tired again. I was just tired and I wasn't afraid of losing myself. My days are a lot better now. Hugs are warmer, my conversations are deeper, moments are just more meaningful. Because I love what I'm doing again, it gives energy back to me, which I get to pour into my life. And I yawn a whole lot less and I'm a lot more present. The true gift of leaving medicine was the return of myself. Leaving medicine gave me my life back, which was really all I sought in those 8 years I was in medicine. If you liked today's video, leave a comment, hit subscribe. You can also message me. I love talking to people about where they're at in this journey in medicine. Contrary to popular belief, I'm not trying to convert anyone outside of the field of medicine. I'm trying to help people build a life they love, which for some may very well be medicine. It just wasn't for me.